Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. It's a beautiful day here in South Florida.
It is a beautiful day. There's a big old boat behind you.
I know, I just pulled out of the marina. I think it was parked right over
yeah,
here.
It's usually parked right here. That's cool.
Look at all the guys on the side.
Yeah, look at this, guys. I'm gonna zoom in here.
They're draining something.
You can see like a little hot tub.
They're bringing in like are those things called buoys? Or
yeah.
What are the things like that stop it from crashing on the side?
I think so.
You guys, but it has been a while since we've had such bright blue skies, and like it's been super windy and rainy the past few days
Very windy.
And so it's very calm. You can see out on the ocean, bright blue.
Yeah, if you guys see it on the ocean there, like it's pretty calm. I mean, there's a little roughy, but
you guys, we even dipped into like the 60s at night the last couple days, I believe, which is a big deal here.
It was huge.
And I think
schools were closed. Just kidding.
But this coming week, I think it's going to be right around like in the high 70s, which that's also a big deal. It's been in the 80s. I mean, pretty much as long as I can remember. So
also,
really excited for that.
Another big thing coming up. You can kind of see, we talked about this last time, but look how many boats are here. And that's because the Fort Lauderdale boat show is this week, actually.
Oh, and I think at least Jared's going. We might both go. We're trying to decide if he's going to do like a guy's little day or if I'm going to tag along. We're not quite sure.
Who would like to see Britt come?
No, I think it should just be all the boys. I was telling him he's going with a lot of the same guys that went out lobstering.
Yeah.
If you remember, and I was like, I think that might be kind of a fun video if you guys just go to the boat show and get some tips on lobstering.
That'd be kind of fun.
You guys actually have yet to go back out.
I know. We need to work up the courage.
I know.
Again, we've actually been working out on something in the background.
Yeah, stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for that, yeah.
We're really excited about that. And here's our little Finners. Finners, you want to say good morning? Come here. You want to say hi to everyone?
Good morning, dude.
Finny's in need of a bath for sure. See, I'm looking a little bit ragged, but I actually took him in the park yesterday because it had been raining and it finally cleared up. And after we got back from Costco, so I took him and he had so much fun in the park, but it got a little bit dirty. Huh, dude?
Yeah.
Oh, look how he just like cuddled into the cushion. He's so cute.
Just relaxing.
Yeah, so cute. Jared just got back. He went and got some blood work done, which is exciting.
I went to a lab nearby and I went and had some blood work done. So for those who don't know what I'm talking about a couple weeks ago, I talked about getting this 100 biomarker test done where it's through Function Health and they have like an app and everything. So I actually scheduled up with one of the local labs nearby. I went there and I originally had it scheduled for like earlier, but then I got sick and I didn't want like my levels to be like messed up or anything like that. And so I waited till I got better, rescheduled it. It was really easy through the app. And then in about 3 or 4 weeks, I'm actually gonna find out like what all of my results are, which I am very, very excited about. It's gonna test all sorts of different things. I mean, there's so many different like categories, but like your blood, your electrolytes, your heart, your liver, your kidneys, pancreas, stress. I wonder what that's gonna be.
I know, that sounds gonna be through the roof, I think. But it even does like hormones, like there are so many really cool things that typically you wouldn't usually test.
I know. Like there's so many things they're gonna test in here. Look at this, there's 100 different ones. There's so many.
I know, I'm so curious. I wanna get it done too. We're gonna have Jared, he's doing it first, and then I think I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
But then everything is right in the app, you guys, for Function Health. So it like keeps obviously records of any tests that you have done.
Super easy to like, take a look at, a quick snapshot and like synopsis of what you're supposed to do. Plus afterwards, like once I get my results, they're gonna have like clinical like responses back. And they're basically gonna tell me like what I need to do in order to like better myself. So whether it's like nutrition or whatever the case may be, like supplements. And so I'm actually really looking forward to that just because
stress.
I know. That is another one thing too.
I feel like that's probably everyone's number one thing is probably stress.
I will be curious what I rate for vitamin D because we live here in Florida.
I know, I am curious about that.
It's crazy. There's so many things. Look at this. Plus the one thing I did like about this is that I've thought a few times about maybe doing like a full body MRI, which they actually offer, and it's significantly cheaper through Function Health than it is through like third-party services, which I have looked at. And our code still works from last time, so the first 1,000 people to use code JMB100 will get $100 credit toward their membership. Plus, I know since a lot of people are watching this on their TVs, I'll go ahead and put a QR code right here so you can scan it. I'm actually very, very excited to get these results back. But enough about me.
Jared's actually gonna go get a haircut.
Oh yeah, I guess more about me then.
And then you guys, later today, I'm gonna be making a German chocolate cake, a brand new recipe that I'm trying out. We have some friends coming over tonight.
Oh,
So they're gonna be our
yeah.
guinea pigs, but I will make it with you guys here in a little bit.
All right, guys, decided to take off my hat, and well, my hair is just a little bit on the long side. Look how long that is. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so I decided to come get a haircut real quick, and it's a little chilly in there, so I decided to bring a little jacket. And I'm excited to see what the new look is. It's probably just gonna be my same old, but I'm probably gonna be going quite a bit shorter on top because, as you guys can tell, this thing is super, super long up there. So should look like a new man when I get out.
All right, Jared just got back from the barber. I pulled out the camera. Wow!
Ta-da!
Look at that handsome man.
You like that action?
Wow, it's a lot shorter, babe. It looks
Right?
It looks really, really good.
It's a lot shorter.
Wow, look at your tan line. Look at his tan line right here. Babe, you look very handsome.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah, it looks
I like
really,
it.
really good.
It was so funny when I went in there, the guy who usually cuts it, I haven't, seen him in a little bit, and the second I walked in, he's like, oh my gosh.
Because it was so long.
It was so
like
long, yeah.
getting wavy. It
Yeah.
was so funny.
And right before I walked in, I actually showed them, but I hadn't told you yet, but I had like pulled up my hair to see how long it was.
Oh, you did?
And I guess I didn't put it back down because I walked in like that.
No wonder he was like, whoa, what is going on?
Yeah. Anyways.
Well, you look good, babe.
Thank you.
You guys give
Thank you.
Jared a thumbs up for his new do.
Thank you.
Looks very, very handsome.
Feeling pretty good?
So I've been getting the stuff out for
Ooh,
my
yeah.
little German chocolate cake recipe, you guys. I set it out a little earlier so everything can come to room temperature because I saw a little baking tip that if you bring stuff to room temperature, then it cooks better, apparently.
Especially with your Dawn soap right there.
Yeah, that's right. This is not going in the cake.
While she's doing that, while I was getting my hair cut, I ended up getting some of my results back, which I'm actually pretty surprised about just because it was so quick. And so far so good. I'm expecting to get the rest of them back like in maybe a few days, depending on how long it's gonna take. But it did say it's gonna take between about up to 3 weeks, and so I'm expecting it to be at least 3 weeks. So I was kind of surprised when I got results back as quickly as I did. But another thing that's health related is that I actually went to the doctors, the gastroenterologist actually, about a week ago to go talk to them about doing another endoscopy. And as you guys know, I'm really, really nervous to go do one. Again, for those of you who do not know, I recently had an emergency endoscopy about a year and a half ago. I had something stuck in my throat with him trying to dislodge it. There was a minor micro tear, I think it was called. And I had to spend a couple days in the hospital. It was really, really scary for us. And so the idea of wanting to get one again has also obviously been really nerve-wracking for me. But when I went in to go see the doctor and talk with her about it, she was actually very surprised that I hadn't had any issues with my food getting stuck in my throat since then. Even though they had dilated my esophagus, I think that's kind of giving me a lot of hope just because I've been really strict about avoiding eggs, which was the main thing that I thought it was. So far so good, I haven't had any issues with food getting stuck in my throat. But she did kind of still recommend it just because they can actually kind of go in, do a little biopsy to see something that I was diagnosed with called EOE. That way they could go in and do a biopsy and kind of see what my levels are and see if it was just the eggs that are triggering me. And we can kind of go from there. But I haven't officially scheduled it. I still just kind of need to process it mentally for myself just because it's obviously a very nerve-wracking, scary thing for me, just because last time they screwed up. but yeah, once I kind of get my head wrapped around that, if I decide to go through with it, I'll probably be doing that, scheduling that likely this year.
So I got most of my ingredients out here for the cake portion. So before we start on this, I'm really curious, have you guys ever made German chocolate cake before? Funny
No.
enough, apparently it's not even from Germany.
Really?
It just has that name here. Yes.
Interesting.
Do you know what German chocolate cake is, baby?
Like French fries.
But do you know what German chocolate cake is?
No? Is it that Matilda cake you pointed out
So
at Costco?
it's a chocolate cake, but then it has layers. It's chocolate frosting, but then it has layers of a coconut nut like filling mixed on top of it. Have you never had it before?
That's nothing like Germany.
Yeah, I know. But so my mom used to make it growing up and I loved it, and I have not had it for the longest time, and I came across this recipe. It's from the website Taste Better From Scratch. I will link it down in the comments.
Brittany gets a lot of good recipes from there.
Yes, I love her recipes. So anyways, I thought I would try it. Our friends coming over tonight love chocolate cake.
Yeah.
And I've been wanting to try this one, so I'm really excited about it. So, all right, so I have my stuff for the cake. I preheated my oven to 350. And basically I have my flour and my granulated sugar already in here. And now I'm gonna mix all my dry ingredients together. So I have my unsweetened cocoa powder. This is gonna make it nice and chocolatey.
Nice and delicious.
Yes, and what's interesting, in this cake, it calls for buttermilk, you guys. I've never made a cake that calls for buttermilk.
Oh my gosh, I had the funniest story with buttermilk.
What?
In high school, so I had a friend of mine, I went over to his house for the very first time, met his dad for the very first time, and he said, would you like some buttermilk? He said, it tastes like a malt. Obviously, I had no idea. And
he said it tastes like a malt shake?
Yeah, exactly. And so I was thinking, okay, yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah.
So I had it. He poured me this huge, big old glass, and I thought for sure it's gonna taste so delicious and good.
Ew.
And the first gulp I took, it was so nasty that I was about to spit it out. And he's like, no, we don't waste anything here. And he made me drink the entire thing and then laughed so hard when I completed it because he said he was kidding.
He totally knew that you would not like it. Oh, that's so rude. But kind of funny at the same time.
So
I can
funny.
see you doing something like that. All right, so I have my chocolate right here. Oh, I got some on my shirt a little bit. Whoops.
All right.
So we got that. And then, let's see, it calls for 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. I gotta have it leveled, right? My mom taught me not to level it over the bowl because then the stuff will go into it. So there's our one.
Isn't that what that thing's for though?
Yeah, but I couldn't fit it under there.
Oh, okay.
And then 1/2 teaspoon.
Very nice.
This one fits.
No,
That's good.
Brittany's mom, Glenna,
I know.
she knows best.
Have you guys, I actually have some really cute videos of us baking together, her sugar cookies. That's one I love those types of videos because it's just cute memories we have together. Okay, so we got our baking powder. Now we need a baking soda and then 1 teaspoon of salt.
Nice.
There we go. So there are our dry ingredients. Now I'm gonna just mix these up. I'm gonna whisk them. And then I'm gonna mix up our wet ingredients. You guys, from what I can tell, this cake, it seems pretty simple. We are gonna be making a filling and a homemade frosting, but I think that's what's gonna make it so delicious. So get this all nice and whisked. And now I'm gonna do our wet ingredients. So I won't measure it all with you, but it's eggs, vanilla, oil, buttermilk, and let me see if I'm missing something.
And just in case we do miss anything, we'll put this
link
for it in the description. We'll pin in the comment.
Yeah, so we have combined eggs, buttermilk, oil, vanilla, and all those, and then I'm gonna mix them all together. So I got our dry ingredients and our wet ingredients all mixed, and now I'm gonna just combine them and we're gonna mix them all together. I have 2 cups of water. I'm gonna boil it. We only need 1 cup, but I know when it boils it evaporates, so I did a little extra, so I'll measure that out. But right after this is mixed, then I'm gonna add in the 1 cup of water, boiling water, which I think is so interesting why you do that. And then I'm going to line my pans. I got that combined. Now I'm gonna add in the boiling water.
Wow, it cooked it almost.
Whoa. This is crazy. I hope this turns out. Always a little scary trying a new recipe, especially when baking and boiling water. I've never heard of that before, but we will see. Hopefully it turns out. She said the batter is gonna be very thin. So I'm actually gonna just put this into 2 8 or 9 inch cake rounds. So I have these lined. I have my little pans right here. I have them lined with some parchment paper, and then I'm gonna oil the sides. And then these are gonna bake for about 30 to 40 minutes. Wow, look at this chocolatey deliciousness. Okay, I'm gonna get this poured into the cake pans, then we'll make the filling and the frosting.
Hey, check this out. There's actually another boat, big yacht that's moving. There's another one here that was moving. They both went this direction. I think they're actually going to go set up right now for the boat show. That's what I'm thinking. I think they're actually moving to get into their position over for the boat show, which is coming up this week.
All right, you guys, my timer just went off for 30 minutes. I'm gonna check our cake. Look how nice they've risen.
So good.
I'm gonna stick a toothpick in. Came out clean. So that is your sign they are done. Gonna get these guys out of the oven.
I actually didn't know that was a thing.
Well, now you do, babe. Look at that. Ooh, look at those pretty cakes. Ooh. Oh my gosh, the smell of chocolate cake baking.
I know.
It's delicious. Whew. Look, those are pretty even too. I'm kind of
Right?
proud of myself.
Good work, baby. You have become quite the baker.
Now I'm just hoping that they release okay and don't get stuck. Okay, while those cool, they need to cool completely, I'm gonna make the filling. So this is the coconut pecan filling. So in my saucepan, I have brown sugar, granulated sugar, butter, egg yolks, and then I'm gonna add in some vanilla in a little bit. All right, I'm gonna melt this all down and then I'm gonna take it off the heat and add in our chopped pecans, vanilla, and then some sweetened shredded coconut. Oh my goodness, you guys. I just had a little taste of this and it is like pure heaven. So I took it off the heat and then I added in the pecans and, do you say pecans, pecans? I feel like I say it different.
Pecan.
Pecans.
I say pecan.
Pecans. I think, do they say pecans maybe in the South more? I don't know.
Toucan Sam?
I think I say pecans
Pecan.
more. Anyways, I added that and the vanilla and the shredded coconut. And you guys, this is so good. Next, I need to make the chocolate frosting, but then this is gonna get layered in between and on top of the cake. Oh my gosh, so yummy. And then quickly, chocolate frosting. We got our melted butter. And you guys, obviously measurements will be in the link with the recipe. Our cocoa powder and our powdered sugar. I'm gonna blend this. I'm gonna add more powdered sugar, but I'm gonna start blending it. And then our evaporated milk goes in. Oh my goodness, look at this chocolate frosting. How good does this look?
That looks delicious.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys, our cakes are cooled. They came out nicely. I'm so glad I lined them with that wax paper. So I've been letting them cool. Now, the fun part. Okay, so.
You've gotten good at this, Bobby.
And then we're gonna do some of this chocolate frosting. Oh my goodness, look at this.
That looks good, guys.
Look at her, you guys. This reminds me of Matilda, the chocolate cake. For sure. I still want to make. There's a recipe I saw for the Matilda chocolate cake and I really want to try it. So I got a thin layer of frosting. Now we're going to do some of this deliciousness. Now I'm not going to take this all the way to the edge because I'm going to frost the whole thing and I don't want it kind of spilling over the edge. This is so cool.
This is way cool.
Okay, now I'm going to add on my second layer. We're gonna cover this so it doesn't matter. I could level this, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to just cover the whole thing in the frosting, even down the sides and all around. Check this out. I got it nice and frosted. Now, if I really wanted to, I could stick this in the fridge and then do another coat around to like make it really, you know, nice, but that's okay. We're going for the little rustic look. So now you wanna make sure that your filling's cool before you do this. So now we're gonna just put this on top again.
Wow.
And then same thing, don't bring it all the way to the edge because you don't want it to fall over. And then I'm gonna pipe a little more frosting around the edge. Oh no, this is why I was maybe should have made it level, but we're gonna try our best not to have it drip everywhere. I put some frosting in my little piping bag. Oh boy. Okay. I am not a pro when it comes to this, you guys, but we're gonna try. So I'm gonna get it all down. Let me see what it looks like.
Yeah, twist
Oh,
the top.
this is fun. Okay. Let's see. Oh no. Oh no, is it gonna melt? You guys, I might let this thicken up before I do that. Okay.
See ya.
I'm gonna let it thicken up. So you may need to come back to our next video to see how this turns out, because this is gonna need a set, and our friends are coming soon here. But we'll stop it here, but come back next time and we'll show you the finished cake, and also if it's yummy or not, because who knows.
Fair enough. All right.
All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out with us today. We'll see you all next
See you guys
time.
later. Bye.
Bye.